I can't even tell you how terrifying it was to be in the truck and Adam say that the brake was all the way to the floor and the truck was still moving. We almost rammed right into a semi that was trying to merge into the road. So I'm glad that we're all okay. What is drama? Drama is what is going on right now. So tell us what's going on, Dad.
We don't have any brakes. Our trailer is not, the truck's not recognizing our trailer brake. It's awfully loose. That one's not loose at all, and this is awfully loose. I don't know what that means.
We haven't had, the truck has been registering the trailer and the brakes have been working, but it has been like dinging, saying that we don't have brakes, but now we actually don't have brakes. I think he's gonna test it out and see. This is the third time, maybe third time's the charm. I don't know. Okay, do we have the game?
It says it's not connected still.
What about when you do that thing?
That doesn't matter, I've got it right here, so.
So what does this mean? Do we need to go to a dealer?
I don't think it's the truck, I think it's the trailer.
Oh.
I plugged it into both plugs, I think it's the trailer. So let me go to the parking lot here.
We're just driving.
It's not registering this time, I feel like. That thing is loose up there in that box.
Mom, can you put it on?
What was that?
I don't know.
That didn't sound good at all. Something popped. Yeah, I don't have good braking. That's why I wanted to give it a little bit of a thing. And something popped. I've had some issues with the trailer and the brake anyway with the truck, but this is different. You go. Where you going, girls? Stay over here with us. Let's go walk over here.
What happened? It says it's on hooks.
We just turned the truck off and we're gonna let it maybe reset and see if anything changes. We've called the Dodge dealer, like 3 Dodge dealers. Only one of the Dodge dealers in our area deal with 3500s and they are completely booked today and can't see us. So we're hoping that it's just a need to reset. So we're getting the girls out of the car. We've been in the car for about 30-40 minutes while we try to figure this out. So we're just gonna walk around for a minute while we're in a parking lot and see if we can get something worked out. I think that it's the truck, not the trailer, but we're kind of, at this point we're stuck because we can't safely go anywhere.
We've experienced a technical issue where we've been talking about how our trailer brakes have been intermittently going in and out on us, and well, we've lost them. We hooked up this morning to leave our campground, and I didn't realize it at first because it didn't give me any signs, any indicators on the truck, but I went to go stop and the brake pedals were like mush on the truck because it's kind of, well, I guess it's not kind of, it's become serious as we don't have any trailer brakes and we have over 16,000 pounds pushing against our back, and no matter how capable this truck may or may not be, it's just not going to stop itself and the trailer. So we are going to go through a process of elimination. And the funny thing was, in this area, not all dealers service these 3500 Rams. They cut off at 1500 and some cut off at 2500. So we had to find the dealer that did that and that would service this. The first dealer we found that we were pointed to do this work, where it was close to where we were stopped, had a 3-week waiting period to be able to look at it, or they could maybe, if we left it, they could squeeze it in sometime within a week or so, which seemed a little bit crazy to us. So thanks to the people at Ram's corporate office, they found us a dealer that's it's about 20 minutes, and we're almost there now. 20 minutes from our previous location when we're parked, and we're going there, and the guy's gonna, like I said, do a diagnostic, and we're all hooked up. Fifth wheel and all, we're going in.
It's 2:30 in the afternoon. We left at 8:30, and I think we are, how far up the road are we? Maybe an hour?
Maybe an hour.
An hour up the road.
Real driving time. We went to an awesome little small town, teeny dealer. The guys were knowledgeable, and they were so nice. And not only did they determine that our truck does not have an issue, it is a wiring issue in our actual fifth wheel, which they may or may not have repaired. Right now we're looking good, no little intermediate quirks, but they went above and beyond. So I mean, these guys were incredible, and
they were so nice. And
if you ever find yourself in the area with a Dodge Ram vehicle or whatever, you should
go to Duncan.
Go get your oil changed or something with them.
At PA, yeah. In the last hour, I think we've decided to not go up to Maine and to just head north and go to the Ithaca area and head over to Niagara Falls. It just seems like if all of these challenges, obstacles keep coming up in trying to head to the northeast, and it just doesn't seem like it's the smart thing to do right now, I guess.
Anyway, we feel safe, and the truck's running great, and we want to say anybody that has a Ram vehicle out there, we didn't mean to disparage Ram earlier, saying we thought it was a truck problem from our greatest deduction, but it turns out nothing to do. The truck was trying to protect itself, and it was cutting the brakes via the computer, so it wouldn't damage apparently the trailer brake control. So anyway, it definitely was a short somewhere in the RV, which again may or may not be fixed, but everything is going good right now, so we're gonna just kind of play it by ear and keep our eye out for a place to, if we need to check it out.
We have yet to make reservations tonight, so we
could be boondocking.
We are driving. Yeah. Oh, jeez. We're driving north. We're driving north with no plan or reservation.
Just a dream.
From here on out, so we'll see how that unravels or unfolds. But
we hope it doesn't unravel. We'd rather it unfold.
Yeah,
we've already had our morning unraveled on us. That's a good word.
We've had our morning unraveled. Our whole day. We thought we were going one place, and it was just funny because as soon as we hooked up the trailer, I looked at the trailer brake situation, and I just had a weird feeling, and for some reason I just thought that I should ask you if you hooked everything up right, and I was like, God, I've never had that, question whether or not you've done something right before. Let me see if we have a clearing up here, because we're right by the lake again. It's just so beautiful. We're in Walcott, New York for a reprieve after our RV experience to date. We had really high hopes of getting to Ithaca after, in just a couple of hours from where we were.
Driving, by the way, on these roads is not like, so it says it's a couple hours away, but it's not a couple hours.
There's Google Maps time, and then there's RV time.
And then there's RV time plus
and then there's being in the mountain RV time.
Yeah. So we drove up to Ithaca, and we pulled into this campground. It was about 6:15. We pulled in. We thought we were going to be there no later than 5, and that was, overestimating. We got to our spot after, unfortunately, not being able to quite clear the corner of a pretty sharp pine tree, and scratched our
really big
RV.
scratch.
And we get to the spot, and it looked a little bit unlevel, so we pulled in and out. I don't know, ever how many
for about an hour.
I must have backed in.
We tried to do it at an angle.
We were so disgusted after an hour of doing it.
We were about to leave. We were pulling up other places, trying to see if we were going to just pull up, because we were afraid that we wouldn't be able to. If we unhooked the truck, we were afraid that we wouldn't be able to re-hitch again because it was so cattywampus. Which we had these two neighbors come and help us try to park, and they convinced us that we would be able to re-hitch again.
When I was attempting to unlatch the trailer from the truck from the trailer, there was a tremendous amount of tension. I was afraid to unhook it because I thought that it might, when it kind of like the torque off of it, I may be at an angle and not be able to line up because it was kind of pitched like that. Anyway, these guys came and we spent about 30 minutes, and they were nice, and they helped us get it as level as we could.
But we also, when you were trying to do it, it was when he was trying to take the pressure off. Instead of taking the pressure off, it was actually lifting the truck off of the ground.
Oh yeah, it took the truck off the ground.
I was
like,
pretty
freaky.
I wish that I had had the camera. We were so stressed out by the end of that day after spending 5 hours or whatever in the Target shopping center, and then to come there, it was late. The kids hadn't eaten. I mean, finally, after and then the leveling system, whenever the leveling system went down, the tires of the RV were actually off of the ground. They were only they were off the ground by that much. But anyway, we have internet, we have water, we can use our phones. It's a sleepy, quiet town in between the Finger Lakes and Lake Ontario, and I think we're just gonna stay put for a while. It was so stressful going through that experience, and I think that we've also decided that we've been moving too much. So we haven't been able to get into a family rhythm as much, and so we are gonna just chill for a while. So we have reservations here for a month. We probably won't stay the whole time, but we're gonna stay the better part of a month and just relax and hang out and go to all the different places. We're gonna stay for go down to Ithaca and maybe stay at a bed and breakfast so we can hang out there, because we really liked Ithaca. And one morning we went there for breakfast, and we both thought we could live there just in a brief time there. So we want to go back and check that out. Except for the winter, I'm a little worried about the winter. So we're going to a wine festival. There's live music and fun stuff for kiddos, and it'll be a really nice change of pace from the stressful chaos that has been going on this past week. So it's a welcome change.